Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is our very first video in Microsoft. This video is useful for anyone that wants to create a tenant, a Microsoft tenant, adding a domain, people that want to have a customized domain, maybe for their small business, or you want to start an organization and you don't know where to start from. I'll be showing you how to create a tenant, purchasing a license, adding a domain to your tenant, adding users to your tenant, assigning license so the user can have Teams, Outlook, SharePoint. I'll be showing you all this in this Microsoft playlist. So this will be our very first video, and I will just be purchasing a tenant, purchasing a license, which automatically give me a tenant, and I'll try as much as possible to add a domain in this same video. So please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and please tell your friends and turn on the notification so you can get an update as we are going through this. So first of all, I'll go ahead and purchase a Microsoft Business Standard. There are different types of subscription. There's Microsoft Business Basic, this is Business Standard, there's Business Premium, and there's E5, E3 Enterprise. There's also I think we'll go and see that. So let's do compare Microsoft's 365 plans. So you're going to see all these. For individuals, we're going to be using the business one because this is practically for anyone that wants to start their business or their organization. So this is it. Business Premium, $22. Business Standard, 12.5. We have Business Basic, which is basically the minimum one. Yeah, Basic is $6. So Business Basic, the difference between Business Basic and Business Standard is, with the Business Basic, you have Outlook, you have SharePoint, you have OneDrive. Yeah, almost. Yeah, you have everything, but the only thing is it's only on the web. So you can only use it on the web and you can't download it to your desktop. So there's another one which is called Apps for Business. You might not see it here. So Apps for Business doesn't have the exchange on it, so you might not see it here. Apps for Business is basically probably like $4 thereabouts, and it actually gives you applications on your desktop, but the only thing is you would not see exchange there. So but with this Business Basic, can you see web and mobile version of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook? You can still have your custom business email and 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage. And also let's look at the Business Standard, which is the one I'm going to be buying in this session. So this one have web, mobile, and desktop version of Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. So I'm going to be going for this. And also note that we have you can either buy now or you can try for free. So try for free means you're getting a trial version of 1 month. So in 1 month you're not paying, you're just trying to see if this actually suits your business needs, and if it doesn't, you can switch. So I'm going to be trying to get this one. I'm going to start with the trial version. So let's go. Please guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the post notification. Yeah. So how many people is this for? Depending on my organization, I could actually. So I'll just say one for now. Choose the length of my subscription. I'll choose 1 month because I want to be billed monthly. If I want to be billed yearly, I'll go ahead and choose this. But I want to be billed monthly, I'll choose this. But we can also do something where you want to be billed yearly, but you want to pay monthly. If I want to pay yearly, I'm paying $150 a year for one user. If I want to be billed monthly, I'm paying just 13.13 Business Standard. Okay, so this is supposed to be 12.5, but I think there was an increase recently in Business Standard, so it's now 13. It's now $13. So I had a tenant before, but because of this, I had to remove my domain from the tenant. So we're starting all the way from the beginning for those that don't know where to start from. So payment due today is just $0 because I'm on a trial version for 1 month. Now after the trial ends, it will become a 1-year paid subscription. You won't be charged if you cancel before February 10. Today is February 10. So you'll have 1 month free subscription. And I have Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, Teams, OneDrive, and so on. So let's go ahead. Next. let me continue as this. I have a tenant with this before. Hopefully I can still use that tenant. Okay, so looks like I'm already using with another Microsoft service. So I have to create another one. I'll just click on create new account. So you have to fill in all the details here, everything. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll just pause the video while I do that. So alright, so I've been able to fill in the information, putting in my middle name, my company size, postal code. So I'll just click on next here. So yes, let's use this address. So how will I sign in? I'd save this, and then I'll create a password for my tenant. Know that this password, what you're creating now is, and this password is an admin password. So every time I'm going to admin.microsoft.com, I'm using this username and a password I'm going to set for myself. So I'll just pause the video while I set the password. So I've been able to put in a password. I'll just click on next. So we're just going to hold on while. Okay, so note that although this is a free tenant for now, we have 1 month of trial version. So we're going to be using it for free and decide that, oh, I want this license, or I want to go to a better license, depending on the needs of my organization. But still, you still have to put in your card details. Now, putting in your card details means that after a month, if your recurring bill is turned on, I'm going to show you that it's going to charge you directly on the card, so that your users are not just left with no services. Because when the subscription has expired or is disabled, you notice that people are not receiving emails, Teams is not working, Outlook is not working, nothing is working. So in order for this not to happen, you have to put in the card and turn on your recurring bill. So I'm going to be going ahead to put in my own card. I'll just pause the video and do that quickly. Alright, so I've gone ahead to purchase my Microsoft Business Tenant, and I'm going to try and log in now. So to log into that account, I'm going to be using admin.microsoft.com, because any account you use to purchase the tenant is basically the admin tenant. So you can use admin.microsoft.com, or you can go to office.com to log in. So I'm going to be using both of them, so you see how it goes. So admin.microsoft.com, enter, use another account, also use another account. So I'll be using my email address, which is admin@treasures. One second, I'll pause the video, but I'll be putting in my username and password. I just want to confirm my username here. Alright, so I'm logging into the admin, and this is office.com. Just go ahead and click on yes. I want to stay signed in. So now this is my tenant. Okay. So if you want to get the Microsoft Admin app on your mobile phone, just scan this QR code here. So I'll be okay. I'm going ahead. I want to change this to black. I'm not familiar with using a black background. So this is it. Just click on this 3 icon here at the home page and click on dark mode. I'm going to do that. Now let's come back to the office.com. You see that it gives us a different interface compared to the Microsoft Admin Center. The Microsoft Admin Center takes us directly to the Admin Center, giving us where we could add user, where we could add teams and group, where we could purchase license, and give us an interface where we could see other Admin Center like security, purview, identity, exchange, teams, and the likes. While this just gives us the Copilot interface. Finish. So, but if you want to go to the admin, you can see the admin here. Now, why I said we should open this office.com, this is where you're going to be installing applications for your device. So you have a brand new laptop, maybe you're the owner of the organization, you've set up all these, you've bought the license, and now you have an admin center. For everything you're doing is on the web, you have a license to yourself. This is me. I have a license. Okay, 1 second. Let me come here. 1 second. I'm just going to pause the video. So we can see from billing. So if you don't know where I came to billing here. I came to your product here. Then this is the license that we purchased, and it's a trial version. So we have 25 license comes with the free trial version. So but then if I assign one license, by next month, that means I'm going to be paying for one user. But if I have just 5 users in the organization and then apply 5 licenses to them, like one for each person, that means by next month, February 10, I would be paying for those 5 users. So I'm going to click on this and I'm going to assign license. So we can assign license in various ways. We can do it from the user, we can do it from licenses here, and we can do it also from here. So I'm just going to directly do it from here. Click on the business standard. Hold on while it loads. So can you see this assign license? Once I click on this, it's going to take me to this one. It's going to take me here. Okay. So I have business standard. I'm just going to click on this plus sign to assign license. And since it's only me in my organization, why not assign it to myself? So I've assigned it to myself. If you have another user, maybe you create another user in the organization and you want to assign it to them, you can also do it this same way. So now it says this email contains info about how they can use the M365 app to get their work done. This email will be sent for. So I can either decide that, oh, let me send an email to this user so that they know that they now have a license. Once I send it to them, it's going to go to this user inbox, which is the admin at ghosttreasure1.onmicrosoft.com. So I'm not going to be adding the domain today. I'm just going to be showing us how to. So now we know how to set up a tenant, which we have done. And I'm going to be showing us, okay, we know how to assign a license. We bought a license, we assigned a license. So the next thing here is I'm going to go and check the details of that license. So I'll come to active user. I'll click on my name here. I'm still the only person in my tenant. So once I click on my name, I click on licenses and apps. Once I come to licenses and apps, I scroll down. Now can you see those apps? Click on the drop down here. Then it's going to show me the list of licenses I have access to. Now this is it. I have Exchange Online, Plan 1. It has 50 gig of storage. I have apps for business, which is actually the one that gives me the apps. So if I uncheck this, that means I can't install apps on my device. This has to be checked always. I have Lighthouse, I have Bookings, I have ClickCharms, I have Forms, I have Teams, I have Office for the web, I have Power Apps, Power Automate, Project, I have SharePoint Plan 1, which gives us the OneDrive. So these are all the applications I have here. Now if you click on my mail, it's still preparing a mailbox for me. I'll just go ahead and refresh and see if this comes up. So it might take a little bit of time to provision a mailbox for me since I just assigned a license. So hold on a bit. Okay, it's still preparing the mailbox. So I'll just go ahead and tell us how we install the apps on our device. So now we go to office.com, which was the same place but I'm going to do that again. So to install the apps on your device, you can just go to office.com. My network is really slow, apologize for that. Then we click on there's your username at the bottom left. We click on your username. Once you click on this, I can click on my Microsoft 365 profile. Once you click on my Microsoft 365 profile, so you would see a pop-up here that says install. I'm going to refresh this. I feel like it still hasn't acknowledged that I have a Microsoft Business Standard. So I'll just keep on refreshing this one here. I'm going to pause the video, and once that pops up, we'll try and log in again and check it out. Okay, it's here. So can you see Office apps and devices? You can install Office on 5 apps or 5. So the Business Standard or Business Premium, any other license, you can use it on up to 5 devices. When I say 5 devices, you can use it on your laptop, you can use it on your phones, you can use it on your tablet, on your Mac devices, or just off 5 devices with that same username. So let's say, hi, Timmy, have a subscription, a license, which is business standard license. I can use my business standard to log into my phone, to log into my tablet, to log into my laptop, to log into, probably another person can use that, the opportunity, they need Word and all that. So for small business owner, you can actually utilize this option where you can set up device. Maybe you're just 3 in your organization, you can just set up your devices based on one username. So now everyone is sharing the same space. Although I prefer everyone individual has their own, but to cut on budget, you can do this where you have 5 laptops in the office, or 3 laptops in the office, and everyone is using the same username and password. Note that the admin will be the one to set the password, so the other people just have access to Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. That's just the interface, not that they are the one logging in. Alright, so once I click on install Office here, it start installing. So can you see, it start installing my Office for me. So I'm not going to do this because I have Outlook, I have Office already on my laptop. So but once you click on this, it starts. It says you're getting ready, and then it starts. But I don't want to do this, so I'm going to close this. So that's how to install Office on your laptop or your computer device. So next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to focus on the admin center. Now I see my username is let's see, my username is admin@costtreasure, but I don't like it, so I want to change it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come to users, active users. I'm going to click on this just like I did before when I wanted to check applications. My network is really slow. And then I'm going to click on manage username and email. Now I'm going to change my name to Tay-Me. Please note that you can't change your domain. Your domain is chosen from the beginning, so you can't change your domain, and you can't change your tenant country. So currently I'm in Nigeria and my tenant is a Nigerian tenant, so you can't change that. You can't change your default domain, this name. No, the only thing you want to do, if you don't want this name again, you have to create a separate tenant. So I just want to change my name to Tay-Me@costtreasure because I don't like the username. This might sign me out, so I'll click on save changes. It's going to sign me out. So it's signing me out because I changed my name from admin to Tay-Me. So what I'm just going to do again, I'm going to do admin.microsoft.com, close this, use another account, Tay-Me. I know this is very long. We're going to change the default domain to our own customized domain. So now we are back. So furthermore, I'll be ending this video here, but before I end it, I'm just going to show us how to create a user. So it is advisable if you are in the organization that you have more than one admin. In an organization, it's required for you to have maybe 2 admin or 4 admin is enough for a big organization. So for me, I'm going to be creating another user. I'm going to be making that user an admin. So note that as I am an admin, I cannot make changes for myself. So I need another user which is an admin that will be able to make changes for me. Maybe something like reset password for me, or maybe if I have authentication issue, the admin is going to do that for me. So can you see this right here? You can see something like add a user at the top, and you can even see another one here that says add a user. So I'm going to be clicking this add user. I'll just give the user a random name like this is just a random name. Okay, so I want this to not, I would create a password of myself, so I'm going to uncheck that, give it a password of my choice. So I don't want the user to reset their password when they first sign in. So if you want the user to reset their password, you can always check this so that when the user tries to sign into their own account, they see something like reset password, but I don't want that. So I'll just click on next. So I'm going to assign the user a license. Note that the license has now 23 left. And if you want to create user without product license, you can do this, but I want to give it a license. So next, I'm going to give it a role. So I'm going to click on this drop down. And admin center access, I'm going to give it global admin. Global admin has access to everything. So click on next. So this is the username and the finish adding. Okay, so once I refresh this, you would see that username with license. Saying on license, let's hold on. See why it's saying on license. Okay, it's licensed. My network is really slow. Okay, so we can see that it has a license here. So I'm going to come back here and we're going to check. Oh, this is me. I'll just refresh again. So I wanted to check if my mailbox is now provisioned. So I'm going to come back here, click on my name. I'm going to refresh this. Second. So I should have an email by now. I don't know why it's not giving me the option. Let me see for buy only. Okay, the same thing. Buy only. Okay. Right. So I'm just going to click on this icon here at the top left, the app launcher, and I should see Outlook here. So that means I have an Outlook. So these are all the applications I have access to. I have Outlook, OneDrive, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, OneNote, and so many. So I wanted to see if it has provisioned a mailbox for me. I'm going to try and open Outlook. Seems to be taking a lot of time to do that. I think it's due to my network. So you can finally see the mail here. Can you see? We've used just 0. It has 50 gig of storage. So we'll be exploring all these options in coming videos. So I'll just come here and come to my Outlook here. And this should open by now. Okay. Okay, so now this is my Outlook. So since nobody has sent me a message, this is just a new inbox, but I'm going to try and send a message to this inbox now. so I'm just going to send an email from my personal Gmail address, so you can see that this works. So Timmy at treasure1.microsoft.com. Okay. Okay, so I sent an email. So can you see right here? This is the email. Hello, from my personal email address. So that means our Outlook is working just fine. So in our next video, I'm going to be showing us how to change our domain name, our name from the default domain we have, that's treasure1.microsoft.com, to our default domain. So I'm going to be adding a much simpler domain. I have a domain. I purchased a domain from a domain provider. I'm going to be explaining all this in my next video, and I'm going to add that to my tenants. So I don't want people to send me emails. I'll be saying that it's godstreasure1.microsoft.com. I want them to see my name, the name of my services. Maybe I sell book, so maybe I'll just say, okay, I want them to be seeing at tinybookstore.com, something like that. So I'll be doing that in our next video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'd like you to share. I'd like you to like. I'd like you to turn on your post notification, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, and bye for now. See you.